Hello guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video I'm going to be showing you the 2022 Nissan Sentra. This one is the SR trim and this is the highest trim, so I'm going to go ahead and show you all the features it has. And by the way, this one has the SR premium package, so it does have the beautiful headlights, but let me go ahead and show you all the features it has. Under the hood there is a 2.0 naturally aspirated 4-cylinder engine. This engine is connected to a CVT transmission, and this engine produces 149 horsepower and 146 pound-feet of torque. And the fuel economy numbers on this engine: 28 in the city, 37 highway, and 32 combined. Here is a MSRP sticker of this 2022 Nissan Sentra SR. If you guys are interested in these standard features, just go ahead and pause the video. And this one has the SR premium package, which is almost a $2,500 option, and the price with destination and this package is almost $26,000. If you guys are curious about the color is called Super Black, and it does look very good on this Nissan Sentra. And this one is the SR trim with the SR premium package, and honestly the premium package adds a good amount of things. It does add the moonroof, does add those beautiful headlights, and it adds heated seats, heated steering wheel, and 8-speaker Bose sound system, and a few other things. But seriously, this SR trim looks very nice and sharp, and I just love those headlights. Seriously, Nissan did a great job with those headlights on this SR premium package. Anyways, there is 3 trims you could choose from. There is the S, SV, and then the SR, and then you could choose 2 packages under the SR trim. There is the Midnight package, and then there is the SR premium package. But Nissan does have the SR Midnight package, Midnight trim, as a separate trim, its own trim. But if you even go to the SR Sentra, you could choose this package under the normal SR. But coming to the front, I really love the way how this thing looks. Very nice and aggressive, and those headlights just add a more premium and better look to this Sentra. Everything in the headlight housing is LED, which I love. The headlight housing is nice and thin or slim. The turn signal indicators are located in the bottom, and yeah, overall they look nice and sharp. There are some LED fog lights which honestly look very good. And here is Nissan well-known V-Motion grille. It is finished in blacked out chrome. It's not chrome, and the Nissan logo is basically a sensor for the braking assist, and the grille is finished in gloss black. Some parts of it is finished in flat black. But seriously guys, this thing just looks very, very, very nice, and I love the fact that the bumper is nice and aggressive. There's a ton of sharp lines right here in the front. The hood has nice aggressive lines, and yeah, I really love the styling of this Sentra. There is an opening in the bottom underneath the license plate to let air in. But let's go ahead and move to the side, and I'll show you the side view of this Nissan Sentra. Here is the side view of this Nissan Sentra, and honestly the side view looks very good. It's nothing like the base trim I reviewed, so this SR just looks 10 times better. For the rims, they look honestly amazing. I love the size, and I love the fact that there is a good amount of rubber on those rims. The size is 215, 45, 18, so design looks good, and the size is very good, and it just fits this Sentra perfect. Anyways, the window trims are finished. The bottom of them is finished in chrome, the top is finished in flat black, and the door pillars are finished in flat black. And in the back, Nissan is well known for it. It is the floating roof design, and Nissan uses it on most of their cars. And on the roof there is a standard size sunroof, and for the mirrors do have a blind spot monitoring system, turn signal indicator, and there is a 360 camera system this Sentra has. But yeah guys, seriously, this thing looks very nice and sharp from the front, the back, and the side. But let's go ahead and move to the back, and I'll show you the back view of this Nissan Sentra. Here is the back of this Nissan Sentra, and the back looks pretty good. I really like the taillights design, but sadly everything right here in the back is halogen. I really wish that Nissan made the running light here in the back LED, but reverse light, turn signal indicators, and running lights are all halogen. SR badge is finished in chrome. It is all the way to the right, and Sentra badge is finished in chrome all the way to the left. Nissan logo is nice and big, and there is a small spoiler here in the back. Definitely adds a nicer look to this Sentra. And the backup camera is located on the left of the Nissan logo. Reflectors look good, and there is some parking sensors here in the back. And what's crazy is that Nissan offers parking sensors for their base trim. So if you get the Sentra S, you're going to get parking sensors here in the back. I really like the fake vents right here. Definitely they add a nicer look. And then there's this gray trim in the bottom. And for the exhaust tip is connected to the exhaust pipe, which is good. So I'm glad that there is no fake exhaust tips on this Nissan Sentra. Here's the key. It does look good. Has a really nice light weight to it, and it does have 5 buttons on it: remote start, lock, unlock, trunk release button, and the panic button. Nissan logo is up top. It is finished in chrome, and yeah, the key overall looks okay, but Nissan been using this key for a really long time. Let's go ahead and open the trunk. It does open halfway, and then you have to do the rest of the work. There is another button right here to open the trunk, and inside there is a good amount of space for a small car like the Sentra. And by the way, there's 3 ways to open the trunk. There's one inside, there's one on the trunk, and there is one on the key. And yeah, the space overall is not too bad in this Sentra. And underneath there is the jack, spare tire, and the jack tools. Here is a door handle, and the door handle does not have a sensor right behind it. So to lock and unlock the car, you have to click on this button. Here is the front door panel. The front door panel has a nice design to it. This top portion right here is nice and soft. It is that synthetic rubber material, and I did make a mistake saying that the blind spot monitoring system is on the mirror, but it's actually inside. And this whole thing is nice and padded, wrapped in leather. I love the orange stitching. The door handle feels nice and solid. Window switches look okay. Mirror controls, everything looks okay. Nothing too fancy or crazy about the window switches. I'm not a big fan of this trim, and I love the fact that they added this chrome trim right here. It does definitely add a nicer look to the door. The armrest is nice and soft. I love the orange stitching. This is plastic, which is expected. A tiny bit of storage place. I really wish it was a little bit big. Bose sound system. It does have 8 speakers in this Sentra. And for the seats, they're nice and comfortable. I really love the seat design, and I really love the orange stitching on the seats. And those seats are powered, lumbar support. But let's go ahead and move inside this Sentra, and I'll show you how it looks like from the inside. Alright, so here is the interior of this 2022 Nissan Sentra SR, and as I said, this one has the SR Premium Package, which basically adds heated steering wheel, heated seats, and 8-speaker Bose sound system, and this standard size sunroof. Anyways guys, the interior looks good. The steering wheel is wrapped in leather. The bottom of it is flat, so it does have the D-shape or flat bottom design. Steering wheel, I really like the silver trim. And right here on the left, there are a few buttons to control that screen in the middle. It is a 7-inch cluster display. And there's an OK button, volume controls, seat buttons, and a back button. And on the right is the cruise controls, the adaptive cruise control, and basically the safety features with the voice command and phone controls. And on the left, there is the headlight controls with the wiper, turn signal controls, and the wiper controls are on the right. And I really love the orange stitching in this Sentra, and the orange stitching is everywhere. It is on the seats, the door panels, and the dash. And right here on the left, the AC vent or the air vent has some gloss black around it. And right here there's an eco button, brightness control, trip reset, and the trunk release button. And here is the screen. It is an 8-inch screen. It does look good. It does have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and it is a topless style screen. And there is a volume knob and a tune knob and shortcuts in the bottom. But I'm not a big fan of the screen brightness. I really wish that it was a little bit better. So it is definitely dim when it's sunny. Now it's not as bad, but yeah, it does have a good amount of glare on it. Brightness is not too bad. Let me go ahead and show you the backup camera. Backup camera resolution, honestly, it's not the best, but I'm glad that there is a backup camera, and I'm glad that there is the 360. And as I said, in the bottom there is a few shortcuts. There is menu, camera, brightness control, and AC vents or air vents look good. I just love the style. I love the fact that there's brushed aluminum and gloss black, and this orange stitching just honestly looks very, very nice. This is a little bit soft, but it's on the harder side. And this is actually plastic on top of the glove box. And here is the emergency light button. And for the climate controls are very easy to use. And the climate controls in the Sentra, they are dual climate control. There's an auto function right here, and here is the passenger climate controls or temperature, and driver is on the left, and front rear fan speed, and there is an LCD screen in the middle, and here is the heated seat for the driver, passenger, heated steering wheel. There's 2 stages for the heated seats, and down here there is one USB, one USB-C, aux, and a 12-volt, and there is a storage place right here. It is nice and big, and you could actually remove this if you want to clean it. Here is the engine start stop, and here is the shifter that will control the CVT transmission in the Sentra. This whole thing right here is actually padded, so it is nice and soft. I love the orange stitching. Even there's more orange stitching on the shifter itself. And this button right here, if you put the car in drive and click that button, it will put it in sport mode. So this is the sport mode, and I love the gloss black brushed aluminum. There is a small cubby right here. 2 cup holders are nice and big, and the armrest is very, very soft. So good job, Nissan, on making soft armrest. Even the base trim Sentra has very soft armrest, so good job. And there's 2 beautiful stitching in the middle, and inside there is a ton of space for a small car like this. And here is the rear view mirror. The bezels are nice and thin, and I like that. And up here there is an SOS button. There is a switch for the standard size sunroof, and this Sentra does have halogen lights. This button right here will turn on all the lights in the Sentra, and this button right here will keep the lights off when the doors are open. And there is a glasses holder. It is nice and big. And for the visor is finished in plastic, but it is very nice and solid. And there is a mirror here and a halogen light. But yeah, guys, overall I really like the interior of this Sentra, and it is nice and spacious, and the seats are nice and comfortable. Here is the back door panel, and the back door panel has the same design as the front, and there is orange stitching here in the back, so I like that. This top portion is plastic though, which is fine, I think. And this right here is wrapped in leather, and I really like this orange stitching. By the way, it is nice and soft, so it is padded, and the armrest is padded. I love the orange stitching right here. Here is a window switch, nothing too fancy or crazy, and the door handle feels a little bit lighter than the front. Speaker in the bottom doesn't say Bose on it, and an okay storage place in the bottom of this door. This is plastic, which is completely fine. And for the back seats are actually not too bad in the Sentra. Nice and spacious, and I really love the fact that there is a good amount of headroom too. So legroom, headroom, very good in the Sentra, and there is more of that orange stitching, not as much as the front though. And here there is an armrest, very, very soft. So good job, Nissan. 2 cup holders, a little bit on the smaller side size, and there's one USB back here, but there is no AC vents. I really wish there was AC vents in the back for this top of the line Sentra, but that's how the front of this Sentra looks like. I hope you guys enjoyed this review of this 2022 Nissan Sentra. I would like to thank Napoli Nissan and Frank here in Milford, Connecticut for providing me this Nissan Sentra SR. If you guys are around and if you guys are interested, make sure to come check them out. I'm going to go ahead and put their information and link in the bottom of this video. And if you guys would like to see more videos like this, please subscribe, and as always, I'll see you next time.